Hey guys, it's Daniel here with another video. Obviously I wanted to make a video on an update just about life in general, about how everything's been, the difference between UK and the difference between the US. So
let's get straight to it.
I'm gonna start with what everyone is wanting to know and everyone's thinking, the difference between the UK and the US. Obviously I already went kind of over this in the Red Dirt podcast I went on a couple weeks ago, but let's start with number one. I think the clear one is to say how big the roads are, how big the cars are is a very big difference. It's crazy. Like there's some cars there's over here in the US what we don't have over there. Like we don't have Chargers, Hellcats.
Hellcats, SRCs, cooking, come pull up on me. Drive the car fast, do the dash, it make my coochie leap.
All these cars you mainly see in college football. In the UK. Then number two, you have the food. The food is so different. Like the food here, like the portion sizes, one is crazy massive. Like bang. Compared to UK, like your small is probably our large. That's how crazy it is. Drink sizes, cups, it's just insane. And I feel like one thing I'll say about American food is that the taste is amazing, but for your body, it is not the best. I feel that's the honest truth answer I have to say about that. Like the first time when I came here, my body could not handle it. I was on that toilet for quite some long time. But as I've been here for time, my body got used to it, to be honest. So that, I feel like that's a really big thing as well. Then you have three, will be the education system. Like the way how the education system is very different. Like we finish what I call mainly in Europe around 16 years old, sometimes even younger. But I know for the UK it's at 16. You guys finish your core at 18. Like that's crazy. Like when you guys start your gen ed courses in college or university, here, we've already done that from the age 17, 18, 19, and then we go into university, start our major straight away. It's kind of crazy for me to think about I have to wait to do my major when I just want to get straight into it. And another crazy thing I had to do again, what I didn't really want to do, but I had to do it because that's the school requirements, is math and English again. Like even though I did all of that stuff 3 years ago, I have to do it all over again and take it like as a normal class. I'm just keeping in there, just keep on doing my thing, keep being a student athlete.
Meanwhile,
I'm just keeping performing like right now. I'm really good. I'm football GPA, the anyways. Just been improving in general. Like education system for me, so I come from the UK, is this first year has been pretty easy. Like having some of the workload. Like for me, advice in general, I just think is trying to get your work done in advance instead of just piling it up and waiting to the point you have to get it all done at the last minute. Like
one soggy week later.
Okay, we go for number four, man. Number four will probably be the culture of sports, like college football.
Don't give a pass about number 10. I love America and I love the Tide, baby. And I love Will to death.
It's like basic professional football or professional sports in Europe in general, because this is crazy. Like the money, the attention, gyms are, how much people love football. Like it's crazy. Like college sports in America is amazing. Like that's something I wish we had in the UK. Will be this level of appreciation for this type of level of competition / participation in sports around this age group. Like in the UK, you don't see this participation in university or in primary schools or secondary schools. Like it is crazy. Like they love sports over here, and I think that's something I really love. That's why I'm here. But yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. Okay, you have five. You know what I really say is the clothes here are way cheaper than in the UK. Like it's crazy insane. Like I'm talking Nike joggers were normally like £50 in the UK, was like around $60 ish, or like 57, around that amount. Over here can sometimes be like $30 or sometimes even less, and that's crazy. And I'll say another thing is all the crazy Jordans and shoes we see over here is so cheap compared to in the UK. Like it is crazy. Like I can't believe how much more cheaper it is here than over in the UK or in Europe in general. But it makes sense. But yeah, it's crazy. Number 6 will probably be the medicine. Like the medicine here is way stronger. Like obviously there's been a couple of times where I've maybe got hurt whilst playing football here, and I take some Adderall or some, I forgot what it's called, but they're called extra strength. Something, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, those things are strong. Like I'm taking 1 or 2 and I feel nothing. Like in the UK, you take medicine or painkillers, like you're still gonna feel a bit of pain. But over here, the medication in general is crazy strong. Number 7, I'll probably be like the high school system. The high school system for sports in general, or the development of players, is crazy good. When you really look into it, their sport education system is built to make athletes. Like you guys have a season for basketball, season for baseball, seasons for football, a season for soccer, what we know as football. You also have track and throwing. Like that is crazy. Like that is just the perfect schedule to make insane athletes. Like there's some dudes over here who are just crazily fast. Like I feel like something we don't really have in the UK like that. It would probably be the speed and the looseness, because damn, some of these guys, especially in college football, are just so fast, so quick, so shifty. It's just crazy to even think about. And even there's been times like a person on the team like Dion Burks, oh my god, he's a freak of nature. Like there's been times Jackson may throw a ball a bit too high and Dion just jumps up and leaps up in the air, catching the ball whilst he does a backflip.
Do a flip!
And lands on his back or something. Like that guy's insane. Like I'll probably say the speed is something in smaller guys we probably don't have compared to the US. Like that's some crazy. But something we do have, I feel like in Europe in general, will probably be the big guys, like the linemen, the tight ends, even some like the mid guys, some like linebackers. We can move for big guys in Europe in general, or out of the US, because I feel like in the US there's a lot of big guys who can't really move as well as like 140 kg was like 315 pounds for my American viewers watching, just running around consistently, like trying to run full speed. And when you do that consistently, you just start transforming your body into this mode of just being a freak of nature athlete. Okay, number 8, right? I feel like just the culture of like the way how you are as a person is very different. Like in the UK, to be honest, we think about ourselves a lot, like to a point where when you walk around in London or around in the UK in general, you don't get a lot of highs, hellos, or like conversations, because everyone's just trying to move around and get place to place. Something I will say in America, around and just not even go to places for a reason, just to like spend time and just relax. And I feel like over here in the US, they're so friendly. Like they are so friendly compared to Europe in general. Like I'll be walking around and I don't know anyone, and the next thing you know, I get a comment of, "Oh my god, you're so tall. Do you play basketball? Do you play football, American football as we call it?" And like those type of small things don't really happen much in the UK compared to here. Like here, like Americans are so nice. To the places I've been so far, obviously I've been speaking to my teammates and stuff, and they'll be like, in New York, that's the same type of style, but it makes sense because New York is a big time city where everyone's trying to make it and all the things like that. But overall, in general, Americans are so nice, so sweet, and just so amazing, to be honest. Like, you know, honestly, I feel like something we can do better as Europeans or as people outside the US in general. Just try to be a bit more friendly and not always going somewhere in a rush and just trying to make connections with random people we don't know, because you never know who those people are going to be in your life. Then we have number 9. Number 9 would probably be the accent. I feel like this UK accent I have right here is very powerful.
What do you mean by that?
It comes with a lot of tricks and wonders. I feel like what it is that is unique, and not everyone has a UK accent, or not everyone's from the UK, so not everyone has the same accent. So when other people hear it, they're like, "Oh my god, you're from the UK, you're from somewhere different." But yeah, I feel like the accent thing is very different. Even for myself, to Americans, like hearing the southern accent to someone from New York to someone from Detroit is all different. Like I can slightly hear it. And the crazy thing is, when you really think about it, for them, for my teammates, they don't sound like they have an accent, because obviously they're from America. But to me, it sounds like everyone in the locker room has an accent, and sometimes different in a way, because everyone's from different places. But yeah, I feel like the accent is such a big thing here. A lot of people love it. Like I've had situations, moments I start speaking and they're literally like, "Oh my god, can you say that again? Can you?"
Analysis.
What the fuck?
I've had a lot whilst being over here, and it's been amazing. Like I said before, with my other point of how friendly Americans are. They're like, they'll be asking about my life and my story, and they'll be here. Oh, you here for football? You play for OU? Wow, amazing. Oh, you have an accent. Where are you from? I say I'm from the UK, and they'll be surprised and be like, didn't know they even played football, American football over there. Was just great. I'm happy the sport has grown, to be honest. Like, I can't wait till this thing gets to a point where we have so many guys over in Division 1 football, and even in the NFL draft, or even in the NFL from the academy. I feel like that's the next big step for the academy. I just can't wait for that. Like, the IPB guys have been doing some amazing things, going to some amazing places, some amazing teams, and I just can't wait to see what internationals do more and more in the sport in general.